Hey everyone, it's Sunday, August 9th, pretty sure. Anyway, I'm a day late, but I'm here. So happy Sunday. Hope you're having a great weekend. I just wanted to get on and make a quick video. I don't have a lot of news this week, but I wanted to check in. So let's start with the numbers as always. My scale still has not been returned by my prior former neighbor, so I'm going to give it another week, and if it doesn't show up this week, then I guess next weekend I'll go out and buy a new one. I did go to the Coumadin clinic on Thursday to have my Coumadin checked. As you know, I had a blood clot from my surgery, not my bariatric surgery, a different surgery. Actually, it was from a PICC line that they put in me, but anyway, I have to go in regularly to make sure that everything is okay. And I did peek on their scale. Though I had a very interesting experience. When I go see my bariatric doctor, they of course use a digital scale. And when I went to see the Coumadin clinic, they had one of those old-fashioned scales with the little lead things that you move up and down. And I got on this thing and I thought it was broken, because I moved the lead over to, the last time I was on this scale, I hit the 350 block. And it went ka-thunk, which means too much weight. And I'm like, oh no. So it took me a few minutes. I went down to 300, ka-thunk, I'm like, oh, that's too much weight. I'm too heavy. And, the current weight is so new. I'm still thinking of myself as the old weight. And so it took me a while to realize what the scale was telling me was that it was too heavy for my weight. And so it took me a few minutes to finally move it down to the 250 block. Excuse me. But I had to really sit and think about it. Like, okay, what do I weigh now? And how does this work? And it was a strange experience. I mean, I used to hop off and on those scales for years, all the time, at the gym and at the club and at school and at the doctor's. And it's not like I don't know how to use them. It's just that my brain was still in over 300 land. So, anyway, according to this scale, and I know nothing about its accuracy, but I'm sure it's accurate enough. On Thursday, I was 262, a harrowing 262. I was so relieved to get there. I thought I was like back up over 350. But it's funny because I guess in my mind's eye, that's kind of what I expect. So this week I'm at 262, which is another 3 pounds, which is a total of 108, I believe, lost since I started. So I'll take it. And like I said, next week I'll have to go get another surgery. My skin looks funny in this light. You can see my chicken pox marks. The sun is setting, so part of my motivation was to get on here before it completely went down and I have to go in the house. I'm sitting on my back porch. It's a beautiful, beautiful summer day here in the San Francisco Bay Area, and I have been on my porch all day. I had the neighbors over for coffee, and then I did a little cleanup, and then I met a friend of mine from YouTube, APBA Support, and her real name's, well, I don't know if I should say that or not. Anyway, APBA Support came over and we met in person for the first time. We had a great time. She didn't come till 4, and we had planned on just kind of chatting for an hour or two and getting to know each other, and we didn't shut up until I turned on my computer to show her something and realized it was already 7 o'clock. So, Sam, no. My dog is here. I'm eating my dinner. And he, of course, wants a bite of chicken. So anyway, so she stayed till 7 o'clock, and it was just great to meet her. We did not shut up the entire time she was here. Found out we have lots in common. She's just as warm and cool in person as she is on her videos. Imagine that. And it was just great. I can't wait to get together with her again. We're going to have to think of something to do. So, that's about it. I don't really have a very exciting week to report. My daughter left town today for 3 or 4 days to visit an old friend in Sacramento. I'm trying not to worry and have faith that she will return to me safely. And she's talking about moving out of state next summer, and I'm like, okay, this will be a good little practice run, go a whole week without her, but I missed her within probably 5 minutes of her departure. And I think the hard part is we have a great relationship, and she's just as much, if not more, my friend than my daughter. And so living with her is really pleasant. It's not like a rebellious teenager I can't wait to ship off to college. And she's never really had that feeling either, like a lot of my friends did, waiting for the day after their 18th birthday so they could get free. Our relationship isn't like that. We're really close and we enjoy each other's company. And boy, when she moves away, I'm sure it is just going to break my heart. But I'm not going to worry about that until it happens. So I really don't have a lot to report this week. My boss came back from Europe, and I got a lot done while she was gone, and hopefully I'll get more done this week. And I can't tell you, I got up this morning and I cleaned my house again completely before noon, and I can't tell you what that feels like, to go from not being able to do any cleaning at all 6 months ago to be able to get up like I used to, in the good old days, and just tear through the house and get it clean. There are so many things this surgery has corrected that aren't necessarily gastric bypass related. I mean, for instance, neither my daughter or I snore anymore. Now, the last time we weighed what we do, heading up the scale, we snored terribly. My daughter's had sleep apnea since she was 2, or younger, actually. It's gone, and I can walk, and I can move, and I can bend over and pick something up, and it's much easier to have company because I can jump in the kitchen and grab some paper towels and not think twice about it, and I can take my dog to the dog park, and I can walk, and for all of those things, I am so grateful. I can't even begin to tell you. My daughter probably couldn't have thought about moving away 6 months ago because I needed her to help me and tie my shoes and do stupid things that now I can do. So I don't have very exciting news, but I've had a week just full of gratitude, and I'm not worried that she's gone this week because I know I can feed the dog, I can take the trash, I can do things that for so long I had to depend on her. So nothing very exciting, but a lot of gratitude, and I can't wait to meet more YouTube friends. Today was so great and so much fun, and I'm looking forward to meeting more of you guys that I haven't met yet. And of course, hi to all the people I already know and love. So the sun is setting, and I guess I'll sign off. Have a great week, everyone. See you next Saturday.